Hello, everyone, again. Welcome to another episode of Everything Star Wars. What's going on, everybody? I'm your guest, your host, Robert D. Today, we're going to talk about the Disney parks and what's going on and what they're doing for Star Wars and other things in the Disney park. I know it's Star Wars, but I want to go into a little bit of Disney. I was just there with my family. We stopped by. And we had a great time. We were there for about a week, and we saw SeaWorld, we saw the Disney parks, and we saw Universal. But there's big news that what they're going to do with Disney parks. I want to get into it first. I want to tell you about Pandora. And if you don't know what Pandora is, it is Avatar. And if you haven't seen Avatar, I don't know what rock that you're under. But Avatar was a great movie, fantastic in my opinion. You haven't seen it, you should definitely go see it. It's an older movie, so you should be able to find it on Netflix or something like that. Anyway, when you go there, it's called Pandora, and what it is, they have a flight simulator ride, and they have it's a boat river ride. You're on a small boat and you go into a cave and whatever. My wife went on it. Because my family was there, and I took my little daughter, and I went to the safari. It's an animal kingdom, in case you don't know. And she said she went at 9 in the morning, okay, which is the best time to go in any of the parks at Disney, because there's people there, but it's easier to ride the rides. Like, we went on Kong, I remember. I think that was in Universal. And we went like the first thing we did, because we knew the lines were going to be crazy. The worst time to go on any rides is I would say between 12 and 3 o'clock. Has to be the longest rides. So anyway, we booked in advance. She got Fast Pass. But at 9 o'clock, she didn't have it. So she went. She said it was an hour and 15-minute wait for the flight simulator, which she says you really feel like you're flying. She says it was incredible. It was the greatest ride ever. She's so hooked. She said this won her over. So I said, that's wonderful. And then she went on the river, and she said it was amazing seeing the animals and, the creatures of Avatar. And you just feel like you're really in the world. She said they did a fantastic job. So this is a must see if you're in Animal Kingdom, to go to Pandora and ride both rides. I know it's 75 minutes. It's an hour and 15. I know it's a long wait, but trust me, it's way worth it. I went on the safari, which I thought was fantastic. I took my daughter to see Nemo, The Lion King. The Lion King was okay, a little hot. And I'll give you much more pointers on Disney and what the best times and the fast passes. I could do that in another episode, but not this one. I want to talk about more now that I give you about Pandora. There's other things opening up in Disney. And this year, in fact, in 1 month, will be in June, is coming Toy Story Land. Now, Toy Story Mania, and this is in Hollywood Studios. Toy Story Mania, where Star Wars, hey, this is where Star Wars mostly is in Hollywood Studios. In fact, everything in Star Wars is Hollywood Studios. That's where Star Tours is, Jedi Training is. It's where you get to meet Kylo Ren, Chewbacca, BB-8. They have in case you haven't been there, it's amazing. I don't know. Yeah, they have a Star Wars museum. They have about the film. It's very good. And they're going to open up Star Wars Land in 2019. And I believe it's, I forgot what it was called, Galaxy's Edge, it's called. Galaxy's Edge. And as far as I was told, as far as I seen from what I've seen on YouTube, you're going to be able to sit in the Millennium Falcon, in the cockpit of the Millennium Falcon, and drive it. And Solo was right around the corner, we're talking the end of this month. And here it is. You get to sit in the Millennium Falcon, drive it. It's a simulator, simulator, whichever one. Sorry. Anyway, I meant simulator. Okay. Anyway, with that, I want to read to you just what they're doing in Paris and what they're doing in Disneyland. And if I was you, if you booked already, you booked. But if you haven't booked, you might want to wait till Galaxy's Edge opens up. This is really awesome stuff, really awesome news I'm going to give you. So, and this also has to do with Paris, France, where the Disney also is, because they have one in California, Florida, and in France, I believe. So during a recent visit with the president in Paris. Disney CEO Bob Iger announced that $2.47 billion investment in Disneyland Paris, okay, in Paris, that will include a brand new Star Wars area, set to be built alongside a huge Marvel superhero experience and a new attraction based on the hit animation Frozen. So it's pretty big. So in Paris, $2.47 billion, and in Paris Disneyland, you're going to get a Marvel, Frozen, and Star Wars. I mean, that's just great. Star Wars area, Marvel area, and Frozen, pretty impressive. Now they said Frozen, which will be opening, and this will all be opening, I should say, in phases from 2021. So they got some time there, but it's, in 2018, it's like 3 years away, and that should be one heck of an experience for any family. I think that'd be really cool. Meanwhile, in an event at Disney's D23 Expo in Japan of 2018, the chairman of Walt Disney Parks and Resorts was on hand to reveal further exciting details about the Star Wars themed hotel planned for Florida Walt Disney World Resort. This, I cannot wait. I have to go. I think this is going to be incredible. Star Wars Hotel. They announced that the hotel will connect seamlessly with Galaxy's Edge, a new opening in Disney's Hollywood Studios next year, offering a total immersive 24/7 experience in life in a galaxy far, far away. 24/7 experience. A Disney hotel that connects to Galaxy's Edge, meaning that you could be in a hotel and go straight to the Star Wars area. Keep in mind, this is at Hollywood Studios. Keep in mind, you also have Toy Story Land in the studios too. That's opening up next month. So Toy Story Land, Galaxy's Edge will both be there 2019, and I think that is fantastic. Let me finish this. The adventure begins the moment guests arrive at the hotel, the interior of which will replicate a starship in breathtaking detail from great quarters to a stunning bridge area. The opening for the hotel is yet to be confirmed. So, don't have a date yet, but I think it's going to be incredible. The Star Wars Hotel, Star Wars Galaxy's Edge, you get to drive the Millennium Falcon. You're going to see all the starships from the Star Wars. You'll see probably the X-Wing, the TIE Fighter, the Y-Wing, the Millennium Falcon in the cockpit, driving it in a simulator. Is going to be fantastic in a hotel. Now, I also heard, and this is rumor, that if you stay at the hotel, which I'm sure is going to be quite pricey, I heard that everybody gets like a Star Wars costume of some sort, and they'll give you missions to go on throughout the park, which you're to complete. Now, I don't know if this is true. Again, it's what I've heard. I think it's going to be fantastic, and I think it's going to be a great experience for Star Wars fans. I'm definitely going. I mean, there's no doubt, and I cannot wait to go. And I told my family, I said, we are going. We got to go. And but I want to make sure that Star Wars Galaxy's Edge is there, because you're just all around you. You're going to feel total Star Wars. The whole thing. It's like if you go to Pandora, you feel total Avatar, and you're going to feel it. I'm telling you, it's going to be a great experience for you and your family. Anybody who loves Star Wars, I think, is going to love this. So that's it for this episode. Thank you for the 4 subscribers that subscribed. I hope you subscribe. You give me a thumbs up, subscribe below. If you want to leave a comment, I'm more than willing to read them. And if you could share it with your fellow Star Wars friends, that would always be grateful. I appreciate the support. I'm going to continue to do this because I love Star Wars. I love the Star Wars universe. I love talking to people who love Star Wars like yourselves. So, on that note, thank you very much. I appreciate it. May the Force be with you. And until the next episode, which we'll be talking about Han Solo, be revealing the characters and telling you a little bit about them. And there might be a spoiler too, also. Till next episode, may the force be with you. Take care.